Hello there and welcome back to my channel. This is Sabina. If you haven't watched the first video, I'm gonna drop the link so that you can watch it before this one, um, just for you to know what is happening here. So just like I said in the first video, even after the second MRI with the neurosurgeon, I was still not convinced to go ahead with the surgery. I was nervous, I was anxious, I was thinking about all the things that would go wrong. What if? But emergency happened and I really needed the surgery, so I had to go ahead with it. I remember the day before surgery, I had a strong feeling that I was gonna die during surgery. I even had to call my friend and begged her to raise my daughter for me just in case um, I died during surgery. I was so scared. I was so scared. So the day of surgery, even though I was instructed not to eat anything, I had hot chocolate. And the medical team wasn't happy with me, but the surgery was delayed, thankfully, so I was fine. I mean, to go ahead with it. So they did the surgery, and I woke up in the recovery area with a lot of pain. And then I was transported to my room. On Thursday morning, I woke up and PT came in. I needed physical therapy. They showed me how to get out of bed, how to get in bed, and all the do's and the don'ts. No lifting, no bending, no twisting, no pulling, no pushing, and all the fun stuff. So I remember walking into the PT's room with a walker, but coming back, I walked without a walker. And the amazing part was not feeling any pain in my legs. It was amazing. Oh my goodness, I was so relieved. And I was told that the surgery went on well. When I came back to my room, um, two people came in. They were like, "Oh, you need to do X-ray." Oh my goodness, I was furious because after having physical therapy, I was in pain and I needed to rest. But guess what? It is what it is. So I had the X-ray done and I came back to my room, but everything was fine. I could move around with the walker. Well, it was fine until Friday morning. I woke up and I needed to use the bathroom. And I pressed the call light, but I didn't get immediate help. So I decided to go in by myself. And as I was walking to the bathroom, I saw like everywhere was getting dark. So I could tell that it was coming from me. I was going to have some kind of episode. So I went back to my bed and I sat on my bed. All of a sudden everywhere was dark, and because I know people have um, experienced hypoglycemic episode, I could tell the symptoms that I'm having is could be that. So I had applesauce and I had fruit cup, and I ate I don't know even how I consumed them both. And then I lost consciousness, and people came in. I remember I was here and I was pressing the call light before I passed out, and I could hear someone saying, "Ma'am, what do you need help with? Ma'am, what do you need help with?" So when they came in and they checked my blood pressure, it was low. I believe it was 50 over 13. It was crazy. So as they were doing their best to kind of help me out, I told them to check my blood sugar because what I experienced, I believe, is hypoglycemic episode. Then they checked my blood sugar, and my blood sugar has dropped as well. But they took care of me, and then nothing bad happened, thankfully. Oh my goodness, I remember when I was having this episode, I saw myself in a funeral home. I was thinking about my children, especially my daughter, her well-being, and the fear that came with it. It was crazy. And guess what? Everything went fine, and stayed in the hospital. but I have a terrible experience in the hospital. Unfortunately for me, black nurses were not nice to me, especially those who worked overnight. I remember one nurse that would come in and start arguing with me because she believed that I have to call for my medication. I don't know how I'm going to do that when I'm sleeping. I remember I remember one time she was arguing with me and my friend was on the phone and my friend wasn't happy, so they had, I mean, my friend kind of gave it to her. She's like, you cannot treat your patient like this. I'm also a nurse and you need to go to the patient room when it's time for their medication. It's not the patient who has to call you for his or her medication. The other nurses from the morning shift to the afternoon shift, very very nice, but the night shift, just like I said, for some reason this nurse came like 3 nights. It was a horrible feeling. I remember I was even nervous because I just didn't want to see her. That it's rather unfortunate I wasn't treated well uh, by the black nurses, but that it is what it is. So I was discharged and I came back home and I had to follow up with my neurosurgeon, I think a week later, and he showed me the images from the x-ray that I took after the surgery, and everything looked good, and he encouraged me to follow the direction I was given, so that I will have I can recover without any issue. And it's been 8 weeks now since the surgery. When I first came home, it was crazy. The pain was horrible, but after 2 weeks, I didn't really feel the pain. I felt like some kind of tightness in my back, like some kind of cramps and stuff. Currently, I'm no longer in any medication, and I'm seeing physical therapy twice in a week to make sure that I recover. And just like you said, it's not easy, and I would say it hasn't been easy. I'm still getting better, even though I can move around. I'm still having difficulty. Uh, I cannot do much. So I'm still hanging in there doing my physical therapy and hoping that I get better soon. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead to talk about my mental health during recovery in the next video. So now I'll say see you later. Bye.